Hey, what's going on, all you hip cats and dogs, and welcome back to the program, Broham. And yo, this is a quick update to the Spider Droid build that I did the other day. And was it Wiccan Roo and Vegito Blue was talking about combining the Spider Droid with you know who. And yeah, that was our Lady Black Arachnia. And as you can see, if you're familiar with the Spider Droid that I made before, you can check out the link in the video. I just made some minor adjustments, and I mounted Homegirl on top to give her this Drider Spider Centaur type look, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool, and it's really easy to make. And yeah, oops, let me flip this toe bit up. Yeah, it's really easy to make. If you're familiar with Dungeons and Dragons, you know what I'm talking about when I say Drider, right? Yeah, I used to play this one game called Neverwinter Online, and it was a cool game for its time. And I think it still holds up. I guess if you're looking at like free to play MMOs and stuff. I don't know, maybe not. I actually haven't played the game in hella days, but or years. But yeah, and so but this is her Spider Droid, Drider Droid. Yeah, and we're using the Worlds Collide Black Arachnia. That's an homage to, I believe, the original toy, the one with the funky like 90 hypers color and stuff. Yo, check out the leopard, like the what is that spotted like pattern on her boobies and stuff. It's tripping me out, dude. But anyway, I'm not really gonna go too much into how to make the spider droid, and like I said, link is in the description below, and so I'll talk about more about how we mounted Blackarachnia right on top. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And so she's actually connected by two ports, and those two ports are basically right there behind her legs. And so let me. It's a bit of a tight fit. So oh yeah. Oh, excuse me, my lady. Let me move her to the side really quick so we can take a look at the spider droid and the slight modification that I made to it. Sorry, I'm just setting her down over here. Okay, so before the spider droid was oriented like this. It was horizontal. This was kind of like the back, and this was the front, and the legs were turned like that before. Yeah, it was more like that, and these things were plugged in over here as like the little, like the fang, as like the fang teeth or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. But in order to make this one, you got to orient the legs a little bit differently. You got to make it so that this is the front of the droid and it's pointing down. And then the fangs that were connected here, you're removing them and um, you're plugging into the holes on Cog's chest. Before, I believe it was like, yeah, I think it was like this. They were like that. But yeah, like I said, you remove them and then you orient them like that because now you want this to be the front. And in itself, it looks pretty cool too. Can I get better lighting here? Okay, I think that's better. So in and of itself, yeah. So this is kind of like a spider droid too, which is cool. But so now you see these two parts over here at the back, which are the thigh connector bits for what is it? For Cog. Sorry guys, it's a little early. I haven't had my coffee yet, and so yeah, forgive me. Okay, and so Black Arachnia. Whoa, what just happened there? Whoa, what the heck? Yo, the tire tread just came off of Cog's leg. What? Well, what a trip. Yo, what a trip. Sorry about that. Tripping me out. What's going on right now? So Black Arachnia, you want to prepare her like this. She's just in a robot mode, and then you need to open up that little back spider butt flap. Then you orient her legs like this. Then you want to twist them around in the thigh so that the calf is pointing the opposite direction and those holes are basically exposed. And then you want to take those holes and basically just plug them in to that area. And so now she looks like she's just kind of like hanging up top. And so that's when you settle her all down. So lower all down. You get the little spider butt flap too. Spread out in the back. And this kind of became all hard to manage. What's going on over here? For some reason, I can't get it to sit flush right now. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. It certainly doesn't look like... Hold on for a second. Okay, there we go. Okay, what I was doing wrong is not necessarily wrong, was one, you have to orient it so that these little spike things down here that I'm pointing at, they are your base. And then the second half of your base is, well, the second half should be the rear right there. Yeah. So those are kind of like the two areas that it's resting on top of as I struggle to orient it properly on camera. Yeah. And then the legs, you can just kind of fold down so that they're supporting it. But actually, the legs don't even need to be touching the ground. But obviously, for that sense of realism, it looks much cooler if they do. So you can just fiddle around with it so that the legs are then touching the ground. And what I had been doing wrong in the front part was she was just like this. All you got to do is actually push the torso back. And because of the way she transforms, she gets into these really great flexible yoga poses. And so you can see how she just collapses in on herself. See? So she's like brushing right up against the spider butt. And then if you look in the side, you can see how the body is oriented. Yeah. Her legs are just folded up and then her back is just kind of pushed in. I wish I was that limber and flexible. I am pretty limber and flexible actually, just genetically, but not like that. Not like that. So yeah. Sorry, I've been kind of like, maybe I shouldn't record these videos so early, or maybe I should have some coffee before. But I feel like I was kind of like ham-fisting some of the elegance over here and messing it up for Blackarachnia. But yeah, you just need that spider droid. You need to orient it slightly different, as I showed you in the front of the video, and then you plop her onto the back, plug her back of the calves into the thigh connectors for cog, and that's it. Yeah, and that's it. And then you have our Centaur, Drider, Mistress of the Night, Blackarachnia. And after seeing this, I'm actually wanting to create one for the other Blackarachnia. Hello, the other Blackarachnia. Maybe out of the Paleotrex, not Paleotrex. Yeah, I mean all the fossilizers, but primarily Wingfinger, because of the spidery gangliness of the toy, but also the color coordination might work well. So, wow, my brain is actually just, it's kind of interesting. It's like I've never been I never considered myself like a master builder for Lego by any means whatsoever. But when I saw the Lego movie, and then you see the characters, like one of the master builders, like looking at stuff and they can figure out, oh, I can use this for this and this for that. My brain's kind of become like that for fossilizers. Even when I'm just like working, chilling, like exercising, eating, reading, whatever, like dude, like my brain will think about things to build, that it's really odd. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But yeah. Yeah, I'm almost tempted to re-record this video, but I'm gonna re-watch it, and if it's pretty whack, then I'm gonna re-record it, and you'll never hear the commentary or see this video. But if I feel good about it, decent enough about it, I'll just put it out. Yeah. Well, anyway, for those of y'all who like spiders, arachnids, Blackarachnia, and like that spider droid, I thank you so much for clicking that thumbnail and watching. My name is Agent Orange. I will talk to you guys next time. Have a fantastic day, evening, afternoon, weekend, dimensional space-time, whatever it is that you are experiencing, right? And we'll talk next time, okay? Adios, skis, broskis, and sisterskis. Bye.